looking good. Hello, everybody, and good morning, good evening, afternoon, wherever you are out there in TV land. Welcome to another edition of the Jedi Academy here on Reality Skewed Gamers with your boy Ranger J 1999. My full glass mode, glasses people and contact people. So I'm doing both right now. But glad to have you guys here on the Jedi Academy, the Q&A show, where we answer your questions about Star Wars: Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game brought to you by Capital Games. Oh boy, been a fun couple days, but that's all right. We are persevering through. Hey, good to see you on Troopers on Break. Hope you did well, my friend. Got to meet him last night on Scribble Stream. Yay! Make sure you follow Troopers on Break. It's good, yes. But yeah, this is a Q&A show, and it's pretty simple. If you have any questions about the game, all you got to do is pop those suckers into the chat. Make sure you put the word question for any extra question, comment, or statement, because this is a straight Q&A show. So do that. Also, give your greetings. Say hi to me. Say hi to all the other skewers. And yeah, hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Subs are always appreciated. Yada, yada, yada. Humana. Stuff and things and stuff. Yeah, it's been an interesting few days, yeah. We did have the upcoming, we had changes in the playtest. It's been covered, and I'm sure you guys have all seen it on the videos everywhere. So yeah, we're currently testing that iteration of it right now. So we do have Omicron's on. I've been testing some of that. So yes, still doing the things. So yes. You got a free question for me? Well, all the questions are free here. Or a fire question for you, sorry. Fire free. I'm getting used to my new glasses. Fire question for you. Yeah, go for it. Good morning, Kimmy baby. Good morning, skewers. Ranger, hope all is well with everyone. Yes, indeed. Good morning, Zach. Good to see you, my friend. Wolfman, happy that the numbers have been dropped. Would like more to be dropped, but I'm okay if it drops. The world isn't burning anymore. Yeah, we're working on it. We're testing the current numbers. They drastically dropped them, but we're going to see how those play out. And then we'll give our feedback to the boys at Capital Games and girls and tell them what we think. So yes. Darsar, what's up, buddy? Says, hey, Ranger, finally after a busy summer, get to catch a Saturday morning, Archie style. Yay! And there you go, buddy. And of course, we'll be doing our GAC. We'll wait till our trusty Sith Accountant Weddle 73 gets in, and then we'll do the fun. Oh, I forgot I got to roll all these mods. That later. What team do you think will be affected the most by the majority of accounts with this Relic Delta? It's hard to say. It's not really so much teams, but like typically, like I see a lot of counters like Treya or, you know, your counter teams, Bo, stuff like that, that when you first get them, they're usually like 5 to 7. Those are the ones that I think are going to get the most affected. So I still need to get in the new playtest and see how this is working out, right? Like one of the things I'm testing is like Ufu's with Malikos versus Rey, Relic 7 versus 9. The stuff that I've done with 8 versus 9, it's fine. 7 to 9 is the part that I'm looking at. I still think the percentages are still too high for Relic 6, Relic 5 to 9, or the 3 Relic, 4 Relic difference. So yeah. He already sucks at JC. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, so I mean, Treya, Zori, those kind of teams that, can punch up at certain times. Saw's even in that category a little bit. Mon Mothma, these teams that we use as counters, what do they do now, right? So that's one of the things that we're trying to look at. They did announce upcoming changes in that document. The percentages changed. They dropped them down. They also announced that there will be some kind of stuff happening to the economy. We don't have specifics on what that will be yet. And then what was the other thing? Oh, Conquest. Conquest is changing drastically too. So previously, in hard mode Conquest, Sector 8 was Relic 8, right? They're making a flatline Relic 5, across the board. I think Sector 1's Relic 3, and then Sector 2 to 5 will be Relic 5. So yeah, we're going to be testing that on Monday. So yeah. Zach says, Ranger, on a scale of 1 to we're all F, and how do you feel about the Delta? Personally, I'm getting the illustrator because it's going to hurt. I don't think so. I mean, initially, CG came out with that 95 number. We've already tested it. We've already given our feedback. They've already changed it. Remember, this is still beta. This is still early. We still got many, many days of this we're working on with them. So I don't know yet. I can't give you until I finally see what CG decides to go with, right? So it definitely got better with them basically cutting everything in half, but yeah. So we'll see. We still got work to do. I mean, for me to Arnold describe to everybody, our initial thought is like, don't do this. Like, don't do this. But if you are going to do this, this is what you have to do. I mean, I think the content creators and people testing are all on the same page on this. Question from my dad: how hard will Sector 5 of Conquest be going forward? So even if you have Relic 3 characters at the current status, now we still have to test it, it shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, some teams that you take up higher will be fine. Most of your GL teams will be fine, but it's these other teams. I want to see how this works. Ranger, I don't want to go to work. Tell Finn to take my shift. I'll send him the address. Yeah, he won't be doing that. I told my wife there's only one thing. She said, which is? I said, exactly. That's right. That's right. I'm too tired and my eyes hurt too much, Mary J, to hang you right now. Yeah, we're working on it, man. I mean, I know initially, and it was shock. And I told the story, as soon as they told me what the number was going to be, my initial response was, what the? What? Yes, we're big shout out to all the boys out there, testers doing all this stuff. We're doing it for you guys, so we can make sure that your feedback is being shared, our thoughts are being shared. So yeah. How will this affect Conquest and defeats, especially with newer characters being needed since 5 to get the debuffs, so you may not be able to answer testing? I haven't got a chance to look at it yet. I'll know more on Monday. Monday's gonna suck for me. I have to do 2 Conquests. I got my own Conquest, which you guys know I got to work on Datacrons and stuff from this account, and then got to get in that test account and start looking at that stuff and see how that plays. So, no, you get your butt up to work and you do your honest day's work there, Batman. Finn's got the baby, so he can't. As far as I understand, health exposes dots are not to be affected by this, so we're still looking at it though. So far, that's what my understanding, but still got to test it. You still got to make sure it doesn't do it, right? So yeah. Nothing's changed on that front. Good morning, Darcelea. Good morning, Rainer Scary. She says good morning. Yeah, we'll get to GSC here, but yeah. Well, I mean, I'll be doing some more testing today. I've had a pretty good idea with this latest thing. I was kind of messing with it yesterday. While I was waiting for Scribbles, me and Karth were in there looking at some stuff because they just did the update. We had asked for GSC Omicrons. We're adjusting our accounts, so it's like some people are taking their accounts lower so they can use lower relic teams to take on stuff, and vice versa. So yeah, we just got this new batch we're still looking at right now. Yeah, I actually tested that turd, Ferguson. Plague was fine. There was no problem with the Plague. We actually did this yesterday. I tested Plague, like with the 7 relic 7's like my big thing, the 2 relic difference, right? Plague was doing what Plague's supposed to be doing. Problem is that 2 level difference with Nisus versus Jabba was a little rough, so I got to look at that some more. But yeah, we did some of these battles yesterday. I did it live on the stream, and so told you guys. I can't show it, but I was telling you guys what I was seeing. No jiggity. Should have put a Zeta on Poncho Bros. Yes, especially Obi-Wan. Yeah, so far. So it's still early days. We're still testing stuff. That's just the initial thing. It's not, put it in stone, but we're looking at that. I did a lot of that stuff yesterday. We tested Night Sisters. We tested the Ufu team a lot versus Rey. We did some other teams. Great Mothers, that kind of stuff. Like Great Mothers versus Ezra and Ahsoka and that kind of stuff. So yeah. Question from Darth Sion. While I'm not a fan of this change as it's now, what relics you have rather than the skill you siege crit for allowing players to test this before release, but also allow them and also allow them to share too. Yeah. I think it's a good move on CG's part. From what Fatal has posted, Zori still works, Blake still works. Yeah, everything that from what I've seen that it works fine. There's no, I didn't see any issues with any of that stuff that you guys are bringing up. So far that stuff seems fine. Now my Night Sisters weren't really hitting them that hard. That kind of sucked too, but the Plague was doing its thing. Plague was working fine. Just my Night Sisters were in the lower tier. Plenty of Plague. Just nothing to back it up with Relic 7 Swisters. I did a lot of Starkiller Malika's testing versus Ray yesterday. It was 50-50. And then I got the Omicron that made it better. Actually, before that, I could kill characters, but I couldn't beat the Ray team. But we didn't have the Omicron, so Malika's was just sitting there like a lump on a log, not doing a damn thing. We got that in yesterday, and so I was able to test it versus a Ray, Ezra, Ben, Jedi Cal team, or not Cal, baby Cal team, and won some, I lost some. It's a little bit more RNG, but I think looking at that, if I just had any kind of decent armor, like the Omicron set now with like armor penetration or offense to make it for I think it was at 17% disadvantage, something like that, 20%. I think it's 2017 at two relic levels. I was taking out characters and doing just fine. Basically from the TLDR of him commenting on Reddit, Fatal said it gives you reason to bring up characters you just left because adding relics did nothing. That's true. It kind of feels that's one of the things that they're trying to address. T minus, because he says I'm just coming back from a year-long break from the game. Any tips to get back into the swing of things again? I've forgotten a lot of the counters and such, so I'm feeling quite behind. No, just kind of work your way back into it. I mean, there is a lot. You'll just need to watch some videos. I mean, it depends on where your count is. Some characters that you might want to work on because of assault battles and things of that nature is like the new Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Did you get the assault battle and you get a lot of incredible gear and stuff from that? So yeah. Yeah, you can link them. You can link that here, Wolfman, of course. But yeah, I mean, it'd be an individual basis. I mean, the games in the years probably changed T minus. I don't know what you have, so yeah. But that's not a bad shout out if you haven't done those. Start with those. Start working on those two guys, and then start looking at the different teams and stuff like that. And then just get back into your grind, pick one, whether it's a GL or team. And if you're not sure, shit, just message me in Discord, I'll tell you. Darsign, with the testing, have you found lower relic teams are simply timing out so they can do damage, or is your offense team just getting wiped out? So the bigger the difference, you just you can't do anything. I still think the gap between 3 levels and 4 levels is too high. You're just not doing any damage, and and you're going to get crushed. So yeah. What are you seeing? Are tanks and attackers benefiting from these new changes? Oh yes. What does someone do with Exile if they don't have Ray or GLT? You can put him under Jedi Master Luke or a Jedi team. He works really well there. Yeah. You have JMK, JML. I mean, he works great on both those guys. So there you go, Kimmy. He is fantastic on them. Remember my problem with Ezra, JMK, and Cat? That thing was gross. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, like if you have Relic 8 versus Relic 9, you're fine. Relic 7 to Relic 9, it gets a little dicey. But the big difference I'm seeing is when you start getting 3 or higher relics, like 3 relics is really difficult. It gets a little wonky, and then 4 relics, even with the changes, I just think it's too much. You're getting run off and stomped. Now Datacrons in GAC and TW will offset some of that, right? Because if you have like a 50% drop, at Relic 3, but you can make that up damage wise with the Datacron. Okay, maybe. But I just think it's a little too excessive still. It got cut in half and a third in some of the stuff, but we definitely need to do some more tweaking. Oh, there you go. Good job, Wolf. Yeah, Fatal is one of those guys. You know, I mean, you can think about the who's who of of content creators and other people that play this game that are in there, you know, providing the feedback and letting you know. I mean, I told you guys what my feedback was, you know, and they're listening. The one of the things that I brought up was the economy has got to change drastically. They said that in their last post to us, that yes, that is something that's coming. Now we don't have the specifics on that yet, but it does need to drastically change in a lot of areas fundamentally. What have they said about JC matchmaking with this change? That's a skill. This is a separate thing. So the Delta relic will be a thing, right? They still have. I put the GAC and TW issues in its own category because we've got to fix matchmaking. The skill rating needs to be looked at. The TW, they just need to overhaul. And with this system, it has been brought up, especially TW for like officers. Like, it's really going to change a lot of stuff. And if we've gone with the first iteration and that had gone in, could you imagine TW and GAC right now? Oh Lord. So yeah, let's get to a final product, and then but the matchmaking in the skill rating, right? Where you're seeing these ridiculous matchups, right? Turd Ferguson, that's got to be addressed. So yeah, early days. What's going on? Yeah, I mean the counters and stuff. Yeah, Trooper. Yeah, I mean the counters and stuff. I mean, again, I need to test more and see how this is playing out, right? Like I know what CG's wanting to do. They're wanting to make higher relic investment matter, right? Here's the thing, though. CG kind of did it themselves. Nooch brought this up, and some other folks. I think, who else was I watching? Ignars. By reducing what Datacrons did for these teams, right, to make them usable, what was the incentive for people to go higher than Relic 5? Because you get the benefit of, good morning, Asaki, you get the benefit for the Datacrons at Relic 5. So a lot of people with their counters and stuff, as long as you get your team at Relic 5, 3, and 5, you can go in with Datacrons and do goods and do work, right? The only incentive people had to do Relic 9s, and they're exceptionally hard to get, first of all, but requirements for GLs, certain characters, ships, you know, certain characters that they need for events and or like the raid, you know, that kind of thing. But there's no, I mean, if you're a person, you got to focus on that stuff first. And Relic 9, 8, and 9 is extremely hard to get. The most I'm seeing most players is Relic 7. Why would you go higher? Why put yourself with that? Yeah, you know? Yeah, that's one of the things that was brought up in there. Dead game. LOL. Well, then don't watch. Mary J, go watch something else. I'm not gonna change. You think the game's dead? Okay, don't play. You're more than welcome to hang out here. I love you, but you know, I'm not gonna try to change your mind. If you think it's dead, it's dead. I'm not gonna argue with you. You do hang. I don't play. That's right. Well, we like you hang out there. You're the spice in our relationship that keeps things going. Yeah, that's the big thing that was brought up. Like, you know, the relic for 7, 8, and 9 has got to, it's not just that. I mean, yeah, the signal data is a big issue, but what else is a big issue? Players with the Chirotex trying to get characters to 12, plus then the gear to stuff to relic an actual character is still a big deal. Then having the salvage and our materials to take characters to higher relics. It's extraordinarily hard. Yeah, Relic 8 and 9 are definitely rough, and it needs to be addressed. You know, we need, yeah. Relic 9 is that bad. It's 2 Relic 8s. It's, okay, it's all right, Mr. Carr. This is called the credit card. Okay. Well, I mean, the more drastic the difference in relics, yeah. I mean, modding doesn't do anything because you're still getting that penalty, right? Because everything goes into effect first. You're modding all your stats, right? When you go into a match, and then it's character versus character, and if there's a penalty, then that kicks in. So, and also helps you if you're a higher relic than somebody, then you get that extra boost. So if it's a 20% boost and you're already, have a character like some of my offensive characters with high offense, it's just going to make them hit harder on top of what they're doing. So yeah, it goes both ways. Do you think that CG will ease Hook 9s as a gateway to into Relic 10, 11? I think so. I don't know about Relic 10, but my only concern is the Relic Delta as it stands right now. And they did put that out in a post, yes. Or there was information that that was read. And other people have already talked about it, the content creators, from the information we got. They heard our feedback that was a major thing. Now, they said they're making changes. They haven't told us what those changes will look like yet. So I can't judge it yet. All I know is that they... what are you doing, OBS? Okay, that was weird. I've been getting updates for OBS, and it's been... I get once during the stream, it just goes a little cray-cray there. Yeah. I've had updates, like 2 updates for OBS in the last 3 or 4 days, and it's just once in a while, since the update, I just get this weird thing where it just goes, and then I'm just like, what was that? Adam says, yo, what's good, bro? Any baddie Twi'leks in this game? Oh, quite a few. I'll show you some. If you're interested. I mean, do you like Darth Talon? She's pretty cool. I like her. It's way like, right? Darth Talon, anyone? Yes. Oh, they did Lost One Prep. Okay, I know there's something funny going on. Yeah, it's just something weird. It just goes for just a brief second, and I'm just like, what the frickety frack? Yeah, Star Talon, I love you. Not as much as I love Bo-Katan, but yes, yes. Sorry about that. It happens. I really like the Datacrons. I realize I'm gonna on it. They're I still don't like them, but they've toned it down with those. We've had some, but yeah, like there's still some stuff they need to tweak on Datacrons. Okay, Kimmy, absolutely need much more materials and single data. 9-year 6GL squads and only 5 electronics on requirements, so I have problems keeping up. Yeah, especially for free to play. I mean, plus the changes they've made, this is where to get it. We just need an influx. I took my answer to them was it needs to be tripled. The economy needs to be tripled. If you want to implement this, and hopefully we can keep it to a minimum of the implementation of the differential, but you know, that shock of players when they first start doing it has to be like, well, yeah, but if I keep busting my ass, they got way more material coming in, so yeah. Oh yes, Mary J, unlike you, we yes, I will be getting the stranger. Yeah, it's not. It's just something happened with OBS here for a second. I don't know what that was. It just went and then came right back immediately, and I was like, okay, weirdo. It's live streaming. You're at the mercy of, you know, your provider and on the software. Yeah, just make $5 packs. Oh my god, yeah. All right, we got to do that here in a little bit here, but I'll do some mod depression here. We do need to do some GAC. GAC might be pretty quick. Another giant, enormous monster we're facing in GAC today. I gotta love Kyber 1. He only has 2 million more GP than me. So, yeah. We've got it. If I drop any battles, Conquest or JC's over because he shot me. I don't think he has. We'll see what he's got in the back, but he only has these teams in the front. We're gonna hit these hard and see. I didn't see any drops. Let me check it again. 1838, man. He looked like he did pretty well. I didn't see anything when I looked at him. I've been running around with my head cut off, so maybe I missed it. Yeah, I don't see anything. No, he was clean, baby. He was very clean. Jesus. But he has 2 million more GB than me. I mean, yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see what we can pull off here. It's a monster account, so if I get one drop, I'll keep going. Yeah, we'll see what we can do here. All right, let's get into this, and then yeah, that's something. Yeah, the cleanup stuff we're gonna look at too. Yeah, we'll look at all that stuff, man. Trust me. That's gonna be a big deal too. But yeah, he did one shot the board. All right, let me do some GSU. I'll open it back up to questions and stuff. You know, keep your questions coming in, but I'm going to be focused on GSU for a bit, and then we'll get back into more testing stuff. Don't worry, guys. I may stream tomorrow for you guys. Depends on how long D&D runs tonight. I will be doing D&D tonight with the homies and homettes, and then I may do some streaming tomorrow and testing for you guys. We'll see. It's been a while. It's been a chaotic few days. Rest has been limited. Well, you'll just have to wait, Turd Ferguson. Yeah. Funny name, Turd Ferguson. Okay, let me see what we have come up with. South Balin, we're going to use Bane with Dooku. Okay, with JMKS, LKR. I think we said Ufus. Let me ask you this, though. I mean, this Ufu team has 360% defense. Are we going to be okay with the Ufus on that? 173. I still think we'll be okay, but that's scary with... Yeah. In Ahsoka, we can do the... we'll do Queen Amidala. That's a little squarey. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to go for it, right? Because if he does have Hondo in the back, yeah. He's got something hefty in the back, so we're just going to have to spray and pray on that one. I was looking at that, but I'm like, yeah. We'll have to go with, like, probably the Vanguard Cron. What else? 73 with that high armor pen. Jesus. We got to kill Barriss, man. She is priority. No, we'll use Queen Amidala. It's just an easy 65. We can save Great Mothers for something else if we need a Kimmy. That, yeah, his Ezra's 380. That ain't gonna play. Plus, I'm sure it's got the 25%. Yeah, Great Mothers. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. Yeah, we'll have to do that. All right, let's get the juices warmed up. Let's just go Queen Amidala versus Queen Amidala the Naboo. And results. All right, where are you, Queen Amidala? There he is. All right, let's get you in here. Grandmaster Yodi, and of course, Bad Batch. We'll add this guy. Pretty sweet. Yeah, I've been using it every round, Kimmy, but I will show it for you right now with the support cron. It's quite delicious. Now watch it for some reason fail me. Hey, Buzzsaw! What's up, buddy? Thank you for the gifted subs, my man. Yeah, he beat mine. Mine's 378, but then again, he has 2 million more GP than me, KY, so his mining is extraordinarily good. And he's in call. I mean, this is a call guy. It's quick. I know he's going to have ridiculously good stuff. So I said we got a tall task. Thank you, Buzzsaw. Yes. 5 gifted subs, was it? Yes. Thank you, Buzzsaw. I don't know why the stream elements have been shit in the bed here, man. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's not doing it. How you been, Buzzy? Getting ready to use Queen Amidala against this goddamn Ahsoka team. Get in there and get filthy. Yes, I am going to send in the Republic. All right, let's rock and roll. We love the Republic. That's what we like. Okay, and we'll just spray a little bit. It's so creamy. And we'll just throw that. Okay. Then we'll just go. A splash. Let's spread a little love. Get down tonight. Bye bye. Oh, Ezra lived. Not for much longer. 35. Oh, you can use these glasses. It's crazy. Fatal 3v5s, yeah, but I'm not fatal. Be fine. Wait, do we have a hype train going? When did that start? Holy moly guacamole! Okay, y'all know the deal. It's early, but yeah. The train is hype, baby. Choo choo. You guys know the deal. Every couple levels, I will do. I'll do shoeies. I don't feel like drinking any more Fernet. I drank some yesterday, and between GLD and goddamn pills the other day, they destroyed me. Because you're making happy issues. All right, we'll take on this one too, because this is going to be the thing. Now, you have Parking Hondo. I don't know how you would do against Ray. Because we'd still have the Bokron. I don't know. How do you feel about Hondo versus Ray? I don't know if that would be good. Forgot we have the Hondo. Hey, it's pretty delicious. I like him. I don't think that'll... I think Ray's a hard counter to him, so yeah, that's not really going to work. All right. Unaligned Force users. Yeah, that's what it seems like, yeah. Cal and, of course, crew. We need a tank in there taking that damage. And I think the best one we can go for is this. Like, this has got 165 armor pen and resistance pen. Yeah. As a spokesman for Foster's, do you get a discount or free packs? I get none of that, yeah. We'll just have to go with this. If it doesn't work, it just doesn't work, you know? I mean, I don't know what else to do. I mean, this is the best we got right now. The problem with this defense cron being on here is before on the other side, I had that, what, almost 300% armor pen that we could use. We don't have that anymore, so... Okay, let's do this. Oh, great and powerful Ray, please die quickly so my team can win. Right. Okay. We'll throw some rocks. Okay. So we'll be throwing spitballs at her. Okay. The boys buffed. Yeah, she's in that, so let's go switch to... We can't. Um, ugh. I might as well be. Jesus Christ. I need Star Killer to be doing some stuff. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, God. God. Gonna kill us. Oh. Jesus Christ. I had a bad feeling about that. Just could not get that damage. Oh. Yeah, too much with Barris in there. At 300%, yeah. Too much, man. Now we got to think about what we want to do here. We'll still do JMK here. We'll still do this, but yeah. And we'll see what we can do about it. That is rough. Well, we may have to use SLKR there. Might be a Reeve in the back though, but we still have Power King Hondo and some other stuff, so we're gonna have to figure this out because I don't know what else we use against that with that Kron. Here, what else? 23. Yeah, Ben just smoked us there. There's not much I can do about it. Well, yeah, but it has a 360% defense, so even though we needed one more turn with Starkler to drop his thing, and then we could have really ramped up damage. But yeah, they just with Bears in there, it's hard with that defense Kron in there. Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of here is SLKR. We're just going to have to risk it. If there's something in the back, we'll have to figure it out. But yeah, where there might be, I mean, yeah, I mean, when it works, like the other prawns we've been facing, we're like 100, 200%. We can handle that. But when it's like mine, 300%, you're pretty much, yeah. Okay, let's do SLKR here then. But if there's a Hondo in the back, I don't know what we're going to do then. That really screws us. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What do we use here? There's a Hondo in the back. What do we use? See, Bane kills Honda. Okay, but we may have to use Bane against this Balin team, so I don't know if that's going to be an option. Yeah, I'm going to be using mine. If there's a Lord Vader in the back, we have Hondo for it. He destroys it. Yeah. But we're going to have to use SLKR here. I don't see how we not use SLKR here, unfortunately. Just nasty. I think that thing is nasty. I've not heard Turd Ferguson, so yeah. JML, let's clean up. What kind of Kron are we going to want on here then? We'll go Hermit Yoda. We'll go Revan because we're going to want him. That's protection, I guess. Yeah, we'll see what they've got in the back there. A better option than all protection. Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking too. Yeah. We're just gonna try to concentrate on Ray as much as possible. All right. Let's get that going. That to you. Do that. That off. Back to you. Let's get some of that going. He does that crap. Guess I'll burn her down. Okay. We'll have his big hit. Let's save that for now. Okay. Let's do basics here. Come on, Ray, take a turn. Come on, Ray, take a bloody turn. I don't want you getting healed anymore. Handle that. All right, back to Ray. Okay, Ben. Okay. Kenobi. Run out of time. All right. Let's fill everybody up. Come on, I need you to take a turn. This defense cron is killing me, man. I'm ready to take a turn. Okay. God damn it. Gonna be close. Ah, that cron. Yeah. 360% defense. That's what you have to deal with. All right, we can clean up Kenobi with whatever we want. All right, let's do this. I told you this was gonna be a tough one, guys. All right, you, May, Snips, Padme. Yeah, that's tough. All right, you got Mace, okay. All right, Mace still hasn't taken a turn yet. I'm going alt next turn. Still can't get to him. Mace is taking a turn, so we can go after her now if we can just live. Come on. Just need a turn. I'm not going to get it, am I? Son of a bitch. Yeah, the GC's over. Too much. You get the bad RNG, you get the bad RNG. Hello, preload, my old friend. It's too much, man. Too much of a difference. just not gonna do anything, so that's it. So nothing I can do. Just too much, man. These crons, just this cron here, man, just yeah, got 360%. And if this one goes poorly, it's like, yeah, so it's a done deal. But I had that, but he had probably something that could handle this because my cron is the same as his, but you know, DP difference got me. Just could not clear that. Yeah, sometimes I can overcome it, sometimes I can't, you know. Yeah, he's got all the stuff at Relegate 9. He's got all the Datacrons plus, you know. Not much you can do there. You just have to, sometimes you just outmatch. You just sit there and go, okay, I'll give it a shot. If we can make it, if we can pull it off, great. If not, then, you know, sometimes in Kyber 1, that's what happens. Yeah, Mem, we're working on it. It can. It depends on how focused they are. But like in Kyber 1, like you don't really have. Like sometimes you can overcome it. Like the last guy had the same thing, but we were able to overcome it and win, right? This one, no, we didn't have a shot. And that's okay. We'll get it next round. It's all good. It's all good, baby. Well, let's just make my life more miserable. Let's do some mod depression. I need to scoop up more. I gotta make room for 3, huh? So yeah, get your questions in, everything like that. Since we're chilling, I'll pretty much done. I'll do some more testing, but I'm pretty much where I'm at with my feedback. I'm gonna give Capital Games, so yeah. For what we got right now. So still thinking in my head though. Yeah, you start getting into that middle area. You start climbing up the top, like, I don't know. Even top 1,000 gets really. Let's see. Let's sort this by speed. Anything that's got 9 on it, it's got to go. You say I make you nervous. A tragedy. I'm a beautiful disaster. A reckoning. I didn't speed on that. Where that? And these are 10, right? That's a 9 too, but it's okay. Someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change. Forgot that this assault battle gives you. I always forget about all the damn mods you get for this. That you roll and almost 98% of them don't do anything. But you guys love seeing the depression, so I will roll them up. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Look, it's not doing anything. Great. Accuracy, God. So far I haven't had any yet, but we'll keep rolling it up here. We'll do the next one. It's got to be double digits or it's a bust for me now. I just don't have the room with my mod inventory. I still got so many more mods to work and roll and everything. And because of GLD, my next 3 Relic 9s are locked in, being the great and powerful GLD. I'm doing mods in the next 2 bounty hunters. They will be going to Relic 9, whether I like it or not. Yay! GLD is so powerful. Yes, get your questions in and stuff. Yeah, it's just sometimes the SOKR fight. I mean, it can go sideways. I just could not get the right turn meter to go hit Ray with the death mark. You know, Mace getting hit there really sucked, but yeah. But yeah, it just sometimes it's just the way it goes. You just salute and you move on with your lives. Like, right, that happened. Yeah, I looked at our opponent's roster. He's in call, and I was like, uh-oh. And then I started looking, and I was like, okay, 2 million more GP. Let's just look at the amount of Relic 9s and stuff here. Okay, pretty much everything. Look at that. Then Datacrons, you're like, Yes, yes. I knew it was going to be a tough fight today. All right, Kimmy, go do your stuff. Love you. Be good. Gotta go do some TW stuff. I'll roll some mods. I'll roll some more mods here, guys. Don't worry. I will do some more moddy depression. All right. Let's see. Apparently doesn't like mod I'm rolling here. Okay. Man, that's the second time that's happened. It ain't my internet. I wanted to check see if it was my internet. It wasn't. OBS went poo-poo again. Man, if you're going to do updates on the damn software, make sure the software isn't doing diarrhea. Oh. I kind of like that mod. I'm going to hold on to this one. Not great, but it has potential. Got a little room we can do with that. Striking out on the rest as just tradition. I just looked. It wasn't my internet that time. I was like, what are you doing? Oh, this one better hit something big or... All flat stats? Really? You want me to keep that one? Okay. Two drops in my opponent last night and used a 5-star prevent to kill almost pumping struggles on defense. Yeah, sometimes just our opponent just didn't struggle, but I didn't think he would. You saw his account, it's all like Relic 9 and stuff. I was like, That's okay, we'll get him next time, guys. You just gotta take your lumps. It's a lumpy kind of thing you gotta do. Sing critters. I'm going after the critters. Flies, roaches, gnats. I don't care what they are. If I see anything buggy, get sprayed. I helped my mom yesterday. One of the things I had to do was help do some stuff outside, and I got eaten alive. And I was like, It is time for some fogging. See, if you have any questions, especially about Relic Delta, all that stuff, get them in. You guys have all the information as it stands right now. So yeah. Ranger, you know how Depp is modded for the raid? Yeah, I've got mine modded for it. You want me to bring it up for you? Yeah, of course, buddy. I'll use my. This is how I have my. I've got crit. You can go offense if you want it, but I've got this with potency, and then yeah. I like to get a little. I do need a little slice on her, but yeah, around 300 speed. You see the damage around 10k if you can get her there. And I do fine with her. I think Mace, you want to go, yeah, speed. I want speed potency. He's 325. You get him faster, sure. Potency's a big thing. 10,000 damage. And then, now Buddy's barking. I'll be right back. I have to go slay the White Wookiee. Give me 1 minute. Critters will drive you insane. He's just barking at nothing. Like someone's at the door. There was nobody at the door. He's seeing Ghost again. I hate when he does this crap. Is the Relic Delta calculated per character, or is it based on an average between attacking? No, it's per character. So it's based off your character's Relic level versus the other one. I almost did, Wolfman. I mean, that dog started barking like a maniac, and I'm like, okay, maybe we have a package. Something's out the door. I know I've got the lightsaber on the way and stuff for the costume, so let me go check. And I always do this because I'm like, buddy, if there's nobody at this door, I swear I'm going to get you. And as soon as I open the door, he knows. He hauls ass and like he's laughing. Like, you little turd, you made me run up here, bad knee and everything, to go check. Like, now. I'll get him later. I'm going to run his little ass outside and make him chase the ball till he's exhausted. So yes, snack attack. So like if my character's Relic 5 versus Relic 9, then yes, that's what it's calculated on. Not the team, the actual individual the check of each character to the other character. That's a good question. You know, that's a good point. I'm trying to think of my testing and how that was working. I think it would affect everybody differently. But I'll find out, Snack Attack. That's a good point. I did not ask that. I've been testing it, but like I was looking at stuff like Plague, and there's a lot. All right, let me write this down. Okay. I'm gonna that question. I'm gonna submit that directly. Let me see if there's anything on it. Actually, that is a good question. That is a really good question, Snack. I hadn't even thought about it. I've been so focused on like just testing other things. I hadn't really thought of that one. So yeah. Well, I don't really get a lot of crashes with the PC client. Yeah. Now certain platforms have had issues, Snack, but yeah. I've often self-overtuned to 9 speed. I don't change your mods to the raid. Works fine. Yeah. I still have to slice mine a little bit, but yeah, that's current. Yeah. No word on that yet, Turd. I'll let you know. Because I'm thinking about it like, so let's say I have a Relic 9 Ray. He does her ultimate. It's an AoE ability, right? It hits everybody. Does that get calculated per the Relic level of the person she's hitting? Like individually? Will that take into account? Or, you know, that is a really good question. See if I can get some answers on that, Snack. Did you say check your Lobot, Wolfman? Oh, Mace mod's on him. Okay, let's see. I was like, what? Look at a Lobot. Let's see here. You've got your Vanguard going. That was 5, so I can't really judge it. It looks pretty solid. Great speed. Yeah, once she gets higher relic, that'll go up significantly. Okay, that was okay. Okay, let me look at Lobot then. Where is Lobot? Is he like a rebel? Rebel fighter or something? Where's Lobot? There he is. Let's see, stats. 288. Little slow. What's the damage? You need me. I mean, it's on Lobot, but okay, that's health with offense. It's fine. You'd probably need speed's okay here. Okay. Be nice to hit some offense there. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Does CG have a timetable for fixing existing bugs? No, the bug thing's something separate. We're just looking at the Relic Delta stuff. Anything we're finding with that. Bugs associated, of course. Anytime you're in a play test, you find anything, you send it to them, right? The bug thing is a separate department group altogether. But we can bring it up to them. But we've brought it up to them lots of times. Like, I talk to CG all the time. We bring up stuff. You know, yes, we're mainly focused on the Relic Delta, but like, you know, if I find bugs, I send them to CG, you know, immediately and tell them about it. Now, the rate on which they fix that is out of my hand. Yeah, I've brought it to their attention. I've told them, you know, one of the things I said was, you know, if you guys took like, I don't know, 2 months off where we didn't get any character thing, nobody would complain. If all you did was go and work on coding, bugs, quality of life changes, so nobody would complain if that was your sole intention. Yeah, so yeah, show it to me once you get them all up and running, then we'll take a look at them, Wolf. But I think your modding's fine. That would be nice, Baby Yoda eyes. They're watching you. Maybe they use that extra month, the current short error to focus bug fixes. It'd be nice, right? I wish if they took a month and did that, I'd be okay. Yeah. Wolf, man, it's all good, brother. Your modding's fine. It'll work just fine for those guys. Rebel, what up, buddy? Yar. Yar, me matey. Yar. ABC in a rebel. RX here. Oh, I'm up to my eyeballs and Relic Delta, brother. The master beta tester's back. So I've been testing my little heart out. Well, let me keep working on it, Rebel. We got me and Arnold and Scribe and Task and Fatal, and we got the homies on it. Yeah. See what we can do with it first. Then if you still think it's shitty, then I support your endeavors. It's already been changed, so we're working on the new stuff. I was doing that yesterday. So yeah. Yeah, let us get some time to work on it. It's still early stages. See where we can get them to. What level change would be acceptable to you for Delta? I was very clear about this, and I know the other guys are 5% difference max. I said 10, maybe, but we'll have to test it. But mine was like, no, 5% for relic difference. That's it. Like, if you want to increase it a little bit, just as an overall 5%, like you can make like their defense 10% or their offense 10%, but defense 5, something like that. Something really, 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 really low. We're waiting to get an answer on that snack. As soon as I get an answer, I will let you know. Oh, you want me to look at it again there, Wolfie? Okay. Only because it's you, Wolf. Love you. All right, what is her stats right now? Okay, great speed. Yeah, damage is a little low, but that's the only thing. Everything else looks good. But I think you should be okay. I mean, you really want to make sure she's closer to 10K. Like you could drop a little speed to get a little bit more offense on one of these here. Because remember, when you do that call and assist and stuff with her and Mace, you've got to get that first clone dead. You got to get that first clone dead. Yeah, you could go offense if you wanted to. If you're going to go crit damage, you got to be closer to 10K at Relic 9 than your 9. Because if you can't, that opening move with your 3-man and then it doesn't do it, then That's what I was kind of saying. I'm worried about the competition. I'm worried about other stuff. I just think 5% is, yeah. Like a 5-10 thing, like, you know, the damage you do is reduced by 10%. They do 5% more damage, something along those lines. But I mean, that's where I want it to be. They had the stats the other day, but you know, I had that somewhere. I don't know what I did with the baby. I'll try to find that for you again. But yeah, this has to be very minute. We just saw it in my GAC. Okay, like I'm attacking with Relic 8 and 7 characters on my UFU team versus that Ray team. That was all Relic 9, but it had 360% defense. Imagine if I had also a disadvantage on that as well. Yeah, when you're at top of Kyber 1, it's not going to be that much of a difference, but 1 or 2 relic levels, like for where I'm at in the middle of Kyber 1, would be a big impact, right? Maybe let's say it's 20% on top of everything else, right? That's going to have a huge impact on me. You know, I'm punching up, of course. I'm 13.8 million GP, but like my last 2 opponents were 2 million plus more than me. So, you know, um, yeah. I'm always punching up though, so. Stat boost from additional relics plus buff damage based on relic difference seems pretty broken. We're working on it. I mean, I'm still holding my guns to this, that I just think it needs to be as minimal as possible. Now, if you want to do something like 2 to 3, it's very minimal, like 15-20%, but they say that big jump from 4 or 5 relic difference where you want to make it where it becomes like 50% or something, sure, maybe. But yeah, I got to see how that works. That's a lot better, Wolfie. I'm just looking for that offense. Surrender speed will be fine. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, what I don't want this to become, and we've all been saying this in the testing groups, our big concern is we don't want competitiveness and theory crafting and things of that nature go away. We don't just want this to be, you know, I have better stuff, I win. I mean, that just ruins all motivation to do this stuff. However, I do see, like, when you have a Relic 4, Relic 5 beating Relic 9, that kind of invalidates Relic 9. So I do see something being to be done, but the initial iteration of 95%, I was like, well, now wait a minute. I lost my mind. I'm like, now they've cut it significantly since then, since the first iteration. We've cut it down. We'll keep working on it. So yeah. Yeah, and that's what we don't want to have happen here, Snack. Absolutely. And if there is going to be a small percentage, Snack, right, what we also want is the economy to have an influx of stuff so you can't start taking these characters, you know, 7 and 8 to make up that difference. Because I can tell you, Relic 8 versus a Relic 9, I've been doing it pretty even. There's a little bit of a disadvantage, but it's okay. It starts getting funky. It's 2 Relic level difference, like 7 to 9 or 6 versus 8. Then it starts getting a little wonky. But I think Datacrons could help overcome that. 3 and 4 and 5, it's like, oh boy. But yeah, it's still early stages. This is still a beta. We're still testing this stuff out. Yeah. So like my opponent, right? I'm 13.8. My opponent, I mean, Paul, he's nearly 16 million. And you look at his stuff, man. Look at this. That's what I was just facing. I couldn't beat it even this iteration, so yeah. So we'll see. Well, they want I mean, when CG brought this to us, our first iteration, they said they want Relic 8 and 9 to mean something. Because a lot of players are, understandably, because my responses will make relic stuff easier to get. It's hard to get their hands on, especially the way you've done the raid and stuff. Fine, but it can't be, you know, like this. And again, I bring it up. Y'all set the table with Datacrons, being that you only need them at 5 for them to kick in. What is the incentive for players outside of requirements and certain other characters to take them to 8 and 9? You know, they have enough on their plate already with how hard it is to get signal data and salvage and chirotex and things of that nature, just to do the requirements for a GL or legendary character. Right? Outside of that, I mean, all their stuff's going to a raid character or things of that nature. They can't work on other stuff because there's so much limitation. So the economy's got to change drastically for this, big time. Which they said that they are looking. That's part of the thing that they said they will be changing. We don't know what that means yet, so I'll get back to you when I get more information on that as well. So yeah, keep your questions coming. I got ruffle stomped in GAC. It happens. I've been on a nice little win streak too, so been punching up a little bit, just a little bit. There are changes to Conquest. There's a lot of changes we got to test for the next few days, so yeah. It is a lot, right? I mean, we've had so much stuff happening. There's stuff we still need to look at. You know, how will this impact certain things? You know, Conquest is a big one. There's so much more we need to see how it plays. I mean, some of the stuff like some changes like that CG has done. I love the new marquee system. I've been playing this game since day one. I don't know how long you've been playing Snack, but I mean, previously, the cost to get new characters is drastically reduced. Because if you were around back in the day, you know, 300 plus easily on new characters. I stopped spending because of that, you know. But I do like the new market. There's stuff that they do that I'm like, yeah, I actually like the new raid. What I don't like about the new raid, although the raid itself is great, and yeah, but when you have 85% of the stuff needed for the raid not even farmable or out, that bothered me. I raged on that stuff. So, new raid mechanics, great. Not having everything to do it, you know. Yeah, you can take the good with the bad. And it's been a lot. Since last year, it's been a lot. Yeah, that seems about on average. But yeah, it's been a lot of changes. And some of the changes they're still looking for TW, GAC, PvP in general, matchmaking. There's still a lot they need to address in this game. So, yeah. I think you get different uses. I mean, he's definitely more of a TW character, Snack Attack, because I've got his TW Omicrons. He's a nice character to have on defense if you have the investment in Omicrons and stuff. He's okay in GAC, but that TB Omicron, man, that is a guaranteed win every time when I'm doing TB. And in Conquest, he's fantastic too. So you get different uses out of him. You know, not so good in GAC. I'll definitely grant you that. Not, you know, not as good. Yeah, TW is a totally different monster with him, and then he's great in TB, he's great in Conquest. But you need him for the raid too. I mean, 3-man with him, that's the easiest 3.6 to get. Yeah, Jedi Master Mace, yeah. In GAC, he's not, yeah. Oh, Hondo is straight cash money too. But again, character that, you know, was not even, we just been told about it as a raid launch. Like, what the frick? What I don't like about the era structure is the era starts and then the kit reveal for their journey characters release. Yeah, but you know, I mean, at least we're getting all this stuff ahead of time. So, but I still would have done it because of the raid snack, but I would have been with you. If he had not been needed for the raid, I probably wouldn't have gone as hard as I did for him as well, right? But I got some side benefits of him being outstanding in Conquest and also being outstanding in TB. That team with that Omicron for TB, man, that should put on auto and just enjoy your life. Same thing with Lord Vader and the clones. Oh my god. Well, yeah, I mean, he's just not as good in GAC as he is in these other modes, and that's something we looked at we look at legendary characters, right? Because not everybody is like into TW. It more of it, like, you know, I'm sure Snack is more into GAC, rightly so. So you would want to have a lot better value out of a legendary character, but you get other stuff, you know? It is what it is. My boy texted me. It was my boy. Yeah, there's some serious overhauling they need to do at TW. There's some serious work they need to do in GEC. Just PvP in general, right? So yeah. Group projects in school. Yeah, we've all been there, right? Need to charge up my vape. So yeah, we'll keep testing it, guys. We're gonna keep being in there. We're gonna get our hands dirty. So we'll keep you guys abreast of everything that's going on. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But yeah, so Wolfman, the problem is with the game modes the way they currently are constructed, right? We have so many counters because there are counters, but there's only so much you can put. I mean, you see the difference a little bit more in 3v3 in GAC, but even that's starting to get saturated, right? With like, you know, certain teams just that can counter and everything that's happening, right? 5v5 TW, you see it, and I mean, we now have 10 GLs. There's like what, 8 zones in TW? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zones for ground. That, you know, And they've got to fix the matchmaking in TW, because if you're going to have relic differences mean something, you can't have mismatches, because that's just no fun for the team that's getting stomped. So that's got to be addressed. The zones have to be addressed. You know, there's a lot here, so we've got a lot to unpack with all this. Yeah, basically what L73 says at the best. We're using about a third of our ROS for 5v5 and a fourth for 3v3, basically. It is getting convoluted. Now, crons can still make a difference, as you just saw. But yeah, I mean, someone goes offense, man, there's not much you can do. Defense just doesn't have any meaning. Unless you just have ridiculous stuff, but you only see it like at my level, what L73's level, higher Kyber 1, where you see these crons like, you know, I saw in Karth, and this one where it's like, God damn. Hey, that's right, bird. Everything's in the clean world, my friend. But yeah, we're in the next iteration of testing. We're going to test it. We're going to give our feedback. We're going to see. We're going to keep pushing. So yeah. So yeah, still early stages. They are listening. They've already made some changes. I want more changes, so I will be giving that feedback to them. From what I tested last night and some this morning. It's like, oh boy. Better, but we're not close yet. It's a starting point there, Azrai Bird, right? So again, gauging. Let's, you know, it's not there yet, but that's why we're in there testing. That's why we can give that feedback. There's still a lot more we have to do, so don't worry, we will be doing it. I think this one's got me more concerned than DC's, Wolfie, to be honest with you. Yeah, they still got to tweak some of this. Like, we just ran, like, you missed the GSC was quick there, Azrai Bird. We just ran into a 360% Datacron on Ray, and it was like, I just couldn't overcome it. There is going to be a season 2 X-Men 97. Outstanding. I love season 1. It was great. Very nice. Okay, so 3rd season. All right, good. I've been a little busy with stuff, Mary Jane. I'm glad you're here to give me the update on these things. Season 2 comes out next year. Okay, got it. I used Ray Malikos. We went with the best damage we could. We took out Barris, but then it's right there. It's just one of those things where it's like, I just need a Star Killer to go before Ray, and she did, and just wiped me out, man. Yeah, we used Queen versus Ahsoka, took it out, but yeah. Yeah, Wampa isn't broken. It's again like people using the Sorticron on on Java put an end to that. Well, yeah, it's been negative, but we're looking for that. I don't care if it's negative. As long as it's constructive, it's been sent to CG. CG has seen it. We've been made sure of that. They are well aware. They see it. We may try that. Yeah, we may try that, Allie. The guy's he's got he had 2 million more GP, all Relic 9s, 360% of the Cron. Is like, yeah. Because my concern was, you know, it's just, but yeah. Yeah, they still need to do some work on the Crons. The FDCs are just, they can be ridiculous. The last set was super ridiculous. You know, it's like, there's still more tweaking that needs to go on, man. Well, like if you think about it, like the Barris Cron had all that defense on it, plus her abilities. That's what made it so nasty, right? Because with 360% defense, and I know ours has gotten holds too, right? If anything RNG funky goes on there, you can lose that fight and you're in trouble, man. It's really a pain in the ass. And that's just a regular 9 Cron, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, they need to tweak some of these stats, man. Like, you can't have a set out with defense and not have anything that can counter it somewhat with some armor penetration or high offense. There's got to be those Crons. And now, why they've set up the Crons to come in at this order and not looking at this, that's something they have to fix. What's good, Ranger? Oh, I'm up to my ass and elbows with this relic, Delta Relic stuff, buddy. Yeah, it's one of the things I want you to be able to do too, Snack. I'm with you, buddy. Yeah, I got you, man. Urban, what's up? Question: how should the Relic Delta modifier be communicated to the player both during squad selection and during battle? Should there be a warning? Or I think it's something I think Arnold brought up, that there needs to be something like something that notifies the player of the difference. Yeah, I've been master beta tester's back, Des, and I'm asses and elbows into it. Doing some more testing and doing my input, and you know the deal, tasks. We do have some really good people in the test program, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's something Urban that was brought up to them. So yeah. Again, it's still early stages. This is not the end product yet, so let's see where this goes. Yeah, I think our initial response, I think from all of the testers, like, don't do it. But if you are going to do it, then we're definitely going to get in there and, you know, put some work in. Yeah, Fatal's been in there. You know him. He is a he is the crunchy number kind of guy. Yeah, we got people like that. I mean, our ADHD is all kicking in for all of us. We are looking at this at a microscope on all this stuff. Tiny bubbles in my chat. What's up, buddy? Pretty much at this point, it's still early days. So like that initial thing was just shock value, I think, to everybody, but they've toned it down some, but it still needs, in my opinion, it needs to be toned down way more. It's still too much. Oh, is that a fly? I don't know, but I'm spraying it and it's going to die a slow death. But as we test stuff, guys, again, we're all on the same page. We're letting you guys know everything that gets put out that we can put out, tell you guys what we're seeing, testing stuff. Did that a lot yesterday during the stream. You know, seeing about plague, seeing about this. I'll find out an answer on that snack attack because I am curious about that AoE thing. I was like, wait a minute. Looks like E and CG are being sold. Saudi. I saw that. Someone that came over my newsfeed. I haven't did the details. We'll see what happens. What does Mary J say? Went to bed. The dagger went. Oh, okay. Making it private. Yeah, I saw that come over, but I was looking at other stuff. I've been busy, guys. Let's see. We're getting ready to start rounding up the stream here, Troopers on break. I got my ass handed to me in GAC. Those crons were disgusting. Ugh. Hey man, people with money buy things. So what happens? I'll have to look at that when I get some time. Yeah, we got Raw stomped in GAC. It was time. I did not follow my own advice. Icarus flew too close to the sun. Man, I've been getting some monsters I've been facing. Karth, these last two guys, 16 million GPs. Like, God, calm your tits. Ah, damn it. Hey, Aatrox, what's up? That's fine. That's fine. It's totally fine. They're trooper. You got scammed? Who scammed you? Was it a prince in Africa or something? Gold? Galactic Challenge? What about or Capital Games? What happened with the Galactic Challenge? Did the boys, did the ground war not get you what you need? Yes. What? The Sith not helping you? Or the Inquisitors, I mean? You lost the GAC the moment it launched. Oh, I did pretty much too, yeah. Ranger is tired, Mary J. What would you rate Relic Delta X changes they made it from 1 to 10? It's still a 5 for me. I want more changes, so I'm not yet there yet for a final number. Oh no, Aatrox. Oh yeah, you did get hosed. Oh no. I'm sorry that happened, buddy. Yeah, that sucks. I don't know what. If yeah, they got the 1905 for free, and you basically get hosed. Yeah, you got hosed, buddy. You did. I'm sorry, my friend. I wish it was. I haven't. I've been facing the same thing. I didn't. They can stomp my ass. Aatrox. We beat the first crack, and we faced this round, last round, and then today I just couldn't overcome this one. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Sorry, just reading chat. Yeah, I hate when that happens. That's cruddy. Oh, busy day, skewers. Now, I will be back tonight for some Dungeons and Dragons. So if you want to just get your mind off things and watch us make fools of ourselves, me especially, then feel free to join us tonight. I do love me some D&D. Satan's game. I also need to check on what's going on with my just an update if you guys that don't know. We will be on the 31st of October raising money for the ACS. We will be doing a full Darth Maul cosplay. I am going to be looking like this guy on Halloween, and we're gonna stream it live, the whole process. So we've got his costume, the makeup's good to go. We've got the contacts, we got the horns. Jesse did a great job with the horns. We're just waiting for the boots and the lightsaber, and we will be ready to rock and roll. Plus, we have some cool things we'll be doing that day. Pill said he'll match up to $500. We'll set that up. And if we raise $1,000 in total, Kate Gaming will be watching Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. Yes. But that'll be in about a month. Yes, yes, good, good. Yes, yes. Ugh. We're getting used to these glasses. Trying to wear my glasses a little bit more on stream just because I have contacts and I can see fine, but I want to get used to wearing the glasses. So that's when you get older, kids. Want to buy the thing, you got to pay the price on time. But yes, I would become Darth. Then I'm going to end the stream after hours have been getting makeup put on me, and then we're going to go out and we're going to terrorize the neighborhood. I'm going to go after all the adults and kids and just scare them. Well, hello there, whatever you are. Die. Yes, you like that? Oh, you're going to like it here in a little bit. Ollie, what's up, buddy? He says, my GC was ugly, but still might get us. It could be, yeah. Better than me, man. I got crushed, man. That's okay. I needed to lose. I've been winning too much. I need to get a little loss underneath my belt. Adjust my stuff here. All right, kids, I am going to go get some stuff done. But yes, we have a section for the Relic Delta in the Discord, whether it's mine, whether it's Scribes, whether it's any of these content creators. Leave your thoughts on there. We'll keep you posted on everything we're testing, everything we're seeing, giving you updates. Especially after Monday, I want to get my hands on some Conquest shit. And I definitely want to, you know, and there'll be people testing it out there. So yeah, we will keep you abreast of everything going on there. So yeah, more to come. I guarantee you this ain't the last thing we're going to be reporting on this to you guys. Trust me. So let us keep doing our work. And yeah, and I'll find out about that. That was a really good question. I know you were just thinking out loud there, Snack, but I had not even thought about that. I was so worried about just like that one-on-one and like looking at like what is Malikos doing here, and then is Plague working? Okay, that's fine. Did this affect ships? No, I did some battles. No, it didn't affect ships. You know, doing all this other stuff. I didn't even think about the AOE thing. Yeah. We got a lot of good folks in there doing the work, so we'll keep you guys on top of it, man. All right, you know what? I'll send you guys to Snoochie Noochies. He can maybe answer some more of your questions on Relic Delta, because I know he's part of the homies, so yes. Yes, little Snoochie Noochies. Noochie Noochies. Get this up and running. Should you be able to see the raid? I'll get you over to the Snooch. I'll be back tonight for some D&D, 8 Eastern, I think 7 Central. Yep. I think that's the time. I rough around there. So join us then, and come in. We have a lot of fun in D&D. Put your hair down, have some fun. Yes, yes. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your day. You need me for anything, join our Discord, hit me up. If I don't respond immediately, that's okay. I'll respond eventually, and it's all good. So love you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see you tonight. If not, I'll see you definitely on Monday. Monday's going to be cray. So take care.